Rosling, welcome back in this new video. If you know me, you know that I could live on cooking and eating only Japanese food, and I would be absolutely content with that. For weeks now, I've been craving tsukemen, and I still haven't found the perfect recipe to make it at home, so to the restaurant we went. And by the way, I'm still on the hunt for the best ramen restaurant in either Vancouver itself or in the Fraser Valley region where we are. So if you have any suggestion, please just hit me up and I'm gladly trying that later. For this second restaurant, we went to Hokkaido Ramen Santouka and we went to their West Broadway location. They have several in Vancouver and I think Richmond. If you're not familiar with tsukemen, the difference between tsukemen and ramen is that the broth is separate from the noodles, and usually the noodles are served cold. But I know that some places ask you if you want the noodles hot or cold. I think it was the case when we went to Gojiro Ramen. And the specialty of Hokkaido Ramen Santouka is their Tonkotsu broth, or tonkotsu, because we don't pronounce the U in Japanese. And if you're not familiar with that, it's the pork bones that is boiled for a very long time, and it gives you that rich and creamy and milky consistency. And that's their signature broth. And something that you should know is that because they want to preserve the flavor of the broth, they won't reheat it when serving it. So if you find that your broth is kind of not that hot, it's why. And by the way, the founder of the restaurant ordered special donburi, which are the bowls in which the ramen are served. And the thickness of it makes it perfect for ramen because it will keep everything warm. And I know that some people who've been going to that restaurant for a long time are like, it's their signature bowl, and it's the same that he ordered when he opened the restaurant. So I ordered my tsukemen, and it was very good, you'll see. And so my family ordered ramen. My daughter May ordered the ikra combo, which came with ikra gohan, which is salmon roe and rice. And she took the miso broth ramen. My husband also took the miso one, but he went big and ordered the shashu. And instead of having 2 pieces of roasted pork, it came with 5 pieces of that. It's quite a lot, in my opinion. And Kai, my youngest, ordered the shio ramen, shio meaning salt. And she ordered an ajitama to go with it, which is the soft boiled egg that usually comes with ramen. It's very, like ramen are known to come with that usually, which is why we were kind of surprised that ours came with a not boiled egg instead. So I don't know about that. It was like a little disappointment because we love soft boiled egg, but it is what it is. It was still good, so that's all that matters. And the shio ramen came with an umeboshi, and we were not sure it was it. Good.
Try.
This one was really round and kind of hard. And as you can see, the one that we buy in stores are more like fluffy and everything. So it was kind of a weird experience, but it was still very good and very sour. So yeah, she gave it to me, which is fine because she knows that I love anything umeboshi. And another surprise to me was that my noodles seemed, I don't know if it was the case or not, but they seemed a little thicker than the one my family had in their ramen. It was still very good. And as you can see, there are bits of roasted crispy pork in the broth. And that gives a nice contrast with the silky, rich liquid that It was so good. And something that I really, really appreciate is that they make their broth in order for the customers to enjoy it until the last drop. Because I found that in some restaurants, there's something it's very good with the noodles and the toppings, but by itself, it's usually too salty. But this one is like the perfect combination in everything. So you can drink the broth when you're done with your noodle, which is good because nobody likes to waste food, right? So I preferred Gojiro Ramen Tsukemen. But this was really good. So if you're in the West Broadway area in Vancouver, I highly recommend you give it a try. I really appreciate that it's authentic Japanese ramen. It's not owned by another ethnicity, I would say. It's not the word, but you get what I mean. And it was really, really good. So it really sustained my craving for tsukemen, which is what I wanted. And yeah, I really highly recommend it if you're in the area. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to leave a comment and to see more videos. Subscribe, click that bell button to be notified, and I hope to see you again. Bye.